Hello, this is Spencer.
And Avery with CJTV. We have a spectacular segment for you all this month.
Danny, Jenna, and Abby moonwalk to the Performing Arts Center to take care of our first segment, Footloose.
This is Jenna, Abby, Danny, and we're coming at you with the school musical Footloose. Let's talk to one of the actresses from the musical.
I was Ethel McCormick, so I played the male lead's mother. I wanted to do the play last year, but my family went on vacation to Vegas the week of dress rehearsals, so I figured that probably wouldn't work out, so I just did it this year. I think it went really well. I was a little worried at the beginning, because our very first entire run-through was opening night. We had never run through the whole show before, but it went really well, actually. All the people I've talked to said they really enjoyed it.
We asked Emily Boyer how long they worked on this musical.
About a month and a half every night after school. And toward the end, we were staying until 9 or 10 every night.
We then talked to a student from the production crew.
For the musical, I was stage manager, so my responsibilities were to write down all the blocking, so where the actors are supposed to go, how they're supposed to move, and then towards the last 2 weeks of the play, I was responsible for organizing the set changes, so I set everything up backstage so that everyone could get to things easy, and I yelled at people to make sure that they knew what set changes they were on, and if someone couldn't do one, I'd find someone really fast to replace them. The set changes went way better than we expected. We didn't get a lot of rehearsal time to work on the set changes, but everyone was really ready to help out. Like, the actors were very good about, if something wasn't being moved off, they would grab it and go. So it went pretty smoothly. It was all amazing, but my favorite song for sure would be Heaven Helps the Man, and the choreography for that was really cool, and how we had our main character Ren do a trust fall off of the platform, which was really fun to watch, and we had a really good time with that one.
We talked to a few CJ students about their experience at the musical.
My favorite part of the play was at the end where they finally got to do the dance for prom. It was really cool.
My favorite part of the play was anytime Emily was out.
This was not my first play. I went to James and the Giant Peach last year.
Yes, this was my first school musical.
I plan on seeing all of them that are on Broadway. I would just want to see them all.
Yes, I do plan on seeing more plays because I'm going to be in the next musical.
The play was very accurate to the movie. I felt like I was watching the movie every second of it.
This has been Jenna, Abby, Danny, signing out.
Wow, those were some forceful dance moves.
They sure were. But for now, let's head over to Webb City to check out a new coffee shop.
Isaac, Kinsey, and Tyne take us to Crazy Llama Coffee.
Well, today we are going to be trying Crazy Llama Coffee and seeing what other people think of the coffee shop.
So Crazy Llama opened in the beginning of October, but they just had their grand opening on November 28th, and we got the chance to go see it.
We are going to be trying the frozen Crazy Llama Mocha. Okay, what would you guys rate it?
Out of 10, saying how good it is and the price and everything. So, the price is a little steep, folks.
Yeah, it's like $5. Like,
it's really good for $5 though.
Yeah.
So I'd give it a 8 because it's you can really taste the caramel because they layer it all
That's
around
it?
there.
I give it like a 9, like an 8.5 to like 9 because like the price is a little expensive. Like it's kind of worth it, but I mean you could get this at Starbucks and still be good.
But it's around the same
But it's
price.
bigger. Like this, like that's bigger than.
Yeah, I don't know. You guys will just have to come and try it.
We personally loved Crazy Llama Coffee, but let's see what the other students have to say about it.
I think Crazy Llama is at a great location and at a very good price. I love it. I think it's really good. It's really expensive, but the iced lattes are some of my favorite, and I think it's worth it.
I like Crazy Llama Coffee. I've only been there twice, but I like it.
That place is pretty solid. I go there like every single day. Love that place.
At Crazy Llama Coffee, there's a variety of food and drinks. Let's see what the students' favorite are.
My favorite drink at Crazy Llama is the Crazy Llama Mocha Frozen.
Vanilla iced latte.
Whichever, like the Crazy Llama Mocha or something?
Probably the frozen hot chocolate. That stuff's really good.
While there, we got a chill vibe, but other students got different vibes.
The vibe I get from Crazy Llama is very chill and very quiet since it is fairly new.
Yeah, it's definitely like a chill, hipstery vibe. There's not a lot of people in there, so it's never like loud or obnoxious, like Starbucks.
I actually haven't been in, so I don't know, but I liked the drive-thru a lot. It was fun.
Gives me a nice chill vibe, makes me love everyone, love everything.
There are lots of other coffee chains like Starbucks and Joplin Avenue. Some students had different opinions on how it would compete with them.
It would compete because there's no other coffee shops around it, and it's very cheap.
It could definitely be a big competitor. The issue is the price. I think it's probably more expensive than Starbucks, but I think it's better, so.
I think location helps a lot, just because it's a lot closer.
I think it's beyond and better than Starbucks will ever be, so.
So this has been Isaac, Kinsey, and Tyne signing out.
Man, that is some good coffee. Dark brew.
Okay, on to our next segment. Abby and Abby show us what talent CJ has to offer at the talent show.
We met up with Molly Merrithew, a leader of Talent for Toys. She is a student in global business tech where every student is required to have a community service project. Hers came very spontaneously.
I was dancing in my mirror. My mom told me to go clean my room, and I was dancing in my mirror and to like some like Greatest Showman stuff. And I was like, you know what we need? We need a talent show at Carlton High School.
And with that thought, Molly acted on that, and so came the project of Talent for Toys.
To raise money to buy gifts for kids in our school district and low-income families.
But even with great ideas come fears.
I think for the most part, I'm nervous that the community won't show up, which I know that's like an irrational fear because we have such a supportive community.
But with the trust of the giving community, Molly still had hope for the project.
I'm just hoping that people can see what high school students are doing and want to get on board and want to help these kids out because it's our own kids.
The talent show will take place on December 8th at 6:30. All proceeds go to Talent for Toys. We can't wait to see you there.
Admission for the talent show is $5 for adults, $4 for students, and anyone 4 and under is free.
Well, since Spencer still has his mind on coffee, let's zip on over to Zinc Coffee with Andrew, Trent, and Nakoa.
I'm Nakoa Warren, here with Andrew Doyle and our cameraman Trent Smith, and we came out to explore the new establishment of Zinc Coffee.
Yeah, so I'm the staff trainer, which essentially just means that any new hires we have, I talk with them, work with them on the espresso bar and the slow bar, making sure that they know how to make a quality drink and interact with customers at the same time. Yeah, so I've been working here now for about a month. They hired me on just before the shop opened to get everyone trained, and we're in our 3rd week being open.
It's milk or the alternative.
We asked him why the business has been so successful so early.
One, I think it's just the experience of everything. When people come in here, they know they're welcomed, so automatically they're going to have a good time. And also, we make sure that we have really well-roasted coffee that's going to taste really good. And like I said, I train everyone on the espresso bar, so they're going to learn how to make sure that milk is perfectly steamed, make sure that they're pouring something that looks good and is fun to look at.
When we asked Jared about the environment that Zinc Coffee gives, he said,
I think relaxed and upbeat, if those two can coincide. Yeah, the shop's called Zinc because Joplin has a history in mining, specifically mining zinc. So if you're familiar with King Jack Park over in Webb City, that's actually a nickname for zinc. And it was used back in the day and still today as a medicinal quality to kind of help people relax, help them lose anxiety. And so that's what we want this shop to be. It's a place where they can relax, feel safe, have a good conversation, enjoy a quality drink. And so yeah, that's how Zinc began.
We asked him what his drink recommendations were.
Yeah, I love recommending drinks for people. Probably it depends on who they are. You know, if they like sweet things, if they're not really into coffee, I would recommend a mocha or a vanilla latte, because those are really easy up front. My personal favorite drink that I always recommend is a cappuccino. It's a very classic espresso drink. It's just 2 ounces of espresso, 4 ounces of steamed milk, and that's it. It's always that, and it's always delicious.
All these calories are really taking a toll.
Well, Spence, I think you could use some exercise, which reminds me, didn't Joe and Maddie try out for wrestling?
Oh yeah, let's go take a look at what they shot on the mats.
With wrestling right around the corner,
Joe and I decided to hit the mats to see what the team has in store.
I'm the junior high health, PE, and weights coach here, and then high school wrestling. I love how inclusive it is. We need little guys. We need all the way from 106 pounds all the way up to 285 pounds. We have 14 varsity spots, so I enjoy kind of recruiting the best guys in the school at each weight class, and I kind of feel like that's my job, to get the best guys in the room. And any body type can be successful. If you're long and lean, short and stocky, we can find ways you can score points and be successful. As long as you work hard, you can be pretty good at it.
My expectations for my senior year are to qualify at state and to place at state. My expectations for the team are to have every varsity wrestler qualify for state and place at state.
I'm most excited for our senior captains and see where the season goes.
this has been Joe
And Maddie.
We're done wrestling around now.
This is CJTV.
Signing off.
Keeping it in winter sports, Bailey, Brett, and Josh take us to the court for girls basketball.
Hey guys, this is Bailey, Brett, and Josh. We went around and asked the starting 5 girls of the basketball team some questions.
After going to state the last 2 years, Carl Junction girls basketball has high expectations for this season.
We asked the starting 5 what they hope to accomplish.
I hope that we go back to state and play the championship game.
I hope to accomplish this season is to go back to the Final Four and to continue what we have done in the past.
Ultimately, the goal is always that state championship game, and more importantly, the state championship.
To accomplish, to get close to state, like even if we don't get there, I still love my team.
This season as a team, I want to try to go as far as we did the last 2 years. It'll be tough, but I think we can do it.
Every team has strengths and weaknesses as a team. Let's find out what the girls believe to be their strengths and weaknesses.
Some of our strengths are defense. I think that we're really good at that when we want to be.
One of our strengths as a basketball team is that some of us have been playing together since 3rd grade, so our chemistry is really good.
I believe we have great chemistry, and that's always been something that's set us apart. We're also a very quick team this year, and although that might not apply to me, it makes my job a lot easier, so I'm appreciative of that.
I think the strengths that our girls basketball team have is that we are really communicative, and we also have a lot of energy, and we have really good chemistry on the team.
Our biggest strength as a basketball team is that we have a lot of chemistry, and we work hard together.
Some of our weaknesses are probably boxing out and rebounding, but we're working on that right now, and just finding the right flow for this group of girls.
Some of our weakness is that we aren't always focused during practice, so whenever we are focused, we do good, but when we're not, it takes a little time.
I think as far as weaknesses go, our mental preparedness has struggled this year, and that's something that can always be fixed.
I think that our weaknesses for the team would probably be like we're missing our other 6'2", which was Megan Scott, so it's kind of hard to adapt to that.
The weakness of our basketball team is that, you know, right now we can't really put all the pieces together. We're working on it, but we'll get the hang of it.
Wow, that segment just gave me a new look on life. Almost like a repurpose.
Spence, you gotta go check out this new store then.
Oh, well, Courtney, and Alex head down shopping at Repurpose Boutique in the mall.
We're here at the mall at Repurpose Boutique to see what they got going on.
I'm Maddie Black and I work at the Repurpose Boutique in the mall. And in the store we have men's, women's, and kids Patagonia. And a deal we have going on right now is buy one, get one half off of our graphic tees. We have Chacos, Corksicle, and Cavoo. We also have Eno hammocks. We have all types of accessories, including Belljoy, neck scarves, and Corksicle.
My name's Chloe Orschlin and I work at Repurpose Boutique in the mall. And we decided to come to the mall this year for the month of December to spread the word that we sell Patagonia and to gain more clients. We have realized that working at the mall, it's easier to reach out for our Patagonia to the men because they're shopping with their wives. So that's been pretty convenient. We hope to see you stop by Repurpose. It is across from Justice.
This has been Courtney, and Alex signing out.
All of this Christmas shopping reminds me of the real reason we celebrate this holiday.
Brody and Tyler give us a look on their journey to Bethlehem.
Brody and Tyler here at the Racing Christian Church in Seneca, Missouri to see what the journey to Bethlehem is all about. We talked to the church's pastor to get some new information.
Just wanted to do an outreach, want to be a blessing to the community, and so we heard about this ministry we could do, and we brought it here, and we've been doing it ever since. Last year, we had about 7,500 people walk for all 3 nights.
As we started our journey to Bethlehem, we met our family, the family of Isaiah. As we started, we ran into the 3 wise men who showed us a map of how to get to Bethlehem.
We went on our way as the angels came out of nowhere. They told us, sweet baby Jesus was born.
As we got closer to the end, the people got more and more excited to see baby Jesus.
As our journey ended, we got the chance to see baby Jesus, and we had to ask the pastor what people should really get out of this.
Just that God has a purpose for them, that God came to save and redeem people and to change their lives forever.
This has been Brody and Tyler and our journey to Bethlehem. We hope to see you here next year.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Christmas season already? This is the November segment.
You're right. Let's take it a little further back in the month.
Noah, Ty, and Trey scope in on deer season.
Hi, I'm Ty.
I'm Trey.
And I'm Noah.
And we are interviewing people to get their take on hunting.
Now we're going to interview over the phone a conservation agent to get some of his knowledge over hunting.
What county are you a conservation agent for, and how long have you been a conservation agent?
I am assigned to Jasper County in the Joplin District, and I've been a conservation agent for almost 14 years.
Why did you pursue a job as a conservation agent?
My main reason was for the love of the outdoors. I knew I wanted to be in law enforcement, and I love the outdoors, so I figured it was a perfect combination.
What is your most memorable experience as a conservation agent?
Ironically, probably it's several. My most memorable is probably when I do community policing, or when I do community events, school events. I like going and talking to the kids about my career and what I do.
When did you start hunting?
I probably started hunting when I was about 9 or 10 years old.
How did you get started on hunting?
On hunting, I had an uncle and a brother-in-law that got me started on hunting.
Well, during the month of November, I guess I'll put it that way, I try to get out every weekend and hunt. Definitely both weekends of the firearm deer season, but also try to hunt the couple of weekends prior to that during bow season. The main reason, a couple of reasons that I hunt, I would say that the first one is relaxation. I mean, I just enjoy being outside in nature and being able to sit in a tree stand and not be disturbed and enjoy the quiet and the peacefulness of it. I also enjoy the social aspect of it because a lot of times when I'm hunting with my son or with some friends. But then also to provide food. I like to harvest an animal each year to put in the freezer and for the family to eat. I started hunting when I was 14 years old. I had an uncle and a great uncle who got me started hunting by going quail hunting with them. And then from there I started rabbit hunting and deer hunting and enjoying other types of hunting as well. I would say that my most memorable experience while hunting, a couple of them, but they both involved my son and not me. The first time that he shot his first deer and the first time that he shot a turkey were probably my most memorable hunts.
During the season, it usually kind of varies on how many times a year I hunt. I think this year I hunted 10 times before I finally got my buck, so just kind of varies from year to year. It's just a great experience and a great way to get outside and relieve some stress. I do it as well. I spend a lot of time with my dad doing it, so it's kind of a way that we bond together, I guess. I do it with a lot of friends too, so it's just a good way to spend time together, and it's just a good experience. I think I started hunting when I was 4. My dad took me on a turkey hunt, and that's kind of what started it all, so I've been going ever since. My most memorable experience would probably be the first bigger, like the kind of the first big deer I ever shot. It was with my dad, Missouri rifle season, and it was pretty cool just to do that with him, and it was a good bonding experience, so that always kind of sticks out in my mind.
So we just finished our interview with the conservation agent. We went out in the woods trying to find a deer, and we actually did find one. Noah, go get him.
Bang! Oh yeah. This has been Ty,
Trey,
and Noah reporting for CJTV.
Wonderful.
I told you, Avery, this month was a doozy.
From CJTV, this is Avery.
And this is Spencer.
Signing out.